let's explain the situation. No distractions. Stick to the facts. This is Yana. I can trust them, I think. Ah! Hey, King! I'm afraid you have gone into the void. And that's what you get for making me spin. I can't even get my drink because you're making me spin past it. Damn it, King! Oh, and I've spun so much now that I perished. Spin to death. Yep. Hey, now, welcome by. I give Omar a nod. Got this. He seems reassured enough. Laszlo, on the other hand. Laszlo's whispering a steady stream of advice and anxiety. I can't make any of it out. Yan is staring at me from the other side. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff thrown at me. Ooh, a spooky dragon fruit. Oh, I just launched the slug pup! It went flying! Amazing. I mouth a few words at him. Trust me. And walk away from both of them.
Everything okay over there?
Oh, yeah. I'm just... You remember my old place? People coming and going at all hours of the day?
Right. So, urban planning. You did call urban planning, right?
This is it. No way going back now.
My mother's missing. That's why I'm back. And we have reason to believe she might have gone to one of MK's temple sites.
A pause. A long one. Confusion, surprise, and caution fight for control of Yana's expression.
What makes you think she's there? Those locations are completely sealed off.
It's complicated. She left a note. Kind of. A series of poems. All the signs point in one direction. She wanted to find a temple. An Oxyon temple. Those are all controlled by your department.
All right. Okay, so we need the other bond so that we can take this. We need 1 truth and 2 bond. All right. Time to James Bond this. Yana chews the inside of their mouth. Their eyes focused on a point past the camera. Enough, Polly. Get a grip.
I remember your mom.
Nobody ever forgets about my mother.
She was quite sophisticated and stubborn. So were you, if I remember correctly.
Not reacting to that? Absolutely not reacting to that.
You immediately think of the temples we're protecting, though. Why the Oxyons?
Her poems are filled with them. Their culture, their rituals, their holy sites. I wouldn't be calling if it wasn't our main lead.
Silence. They bite their lip, and I quickly look away to hide the blush that's risen to my cheeks. Ooh. They're still our best hope. Our only hope.
All information on Oxyon temple sites is classified for public safety.
Really? Is it?
I'm not
Interesting.
sure what else to say.
Oh, come on! Stick to the plan. No! I want to go back! Alright, we'll appeal to emotion. Oh wait, classified information. Brainstorm. You gotcha! Welcome on by. I hate seeing Yana like this. Even though we've become strangers, I recognize that look on their face. They're freaking out, completely unsure of what path to take.
I could lose my job for talking about this.
Damn the consequences, Yana!
Actually, I could lose a whole lot more than that. If anyone ever calls this vidlock up, it's over.
Well, it's time to corrupt it then. I hate this. I truly hate this. But I'm in too deep. There's no other option.
Yana, I'm so sorry to ask. I hope you know I wouldn't if there was any other way.
Join us, Yana. Come to the rebellion.
I know you wouldn't. You're always so...
They let the sentence trail off for way too long. So what?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Will you excuse me for just 1 second?
They mute the call and turn to someone off camera. You gotcha? I think you've made a chimera. You might have failed your state alchemist test. All right. All it's saying is Edward and asking to play, and I'm just feeling a little. You know, it's not right. Hey, we've got the biblically accurate spider bush king. I think my favorite feature I did get working in the in my chat widget is the space deletion between all the emotes, so they're all nice and combined. This is like one of those little things that bugs me, the fact that all the emotes have spaces in them. But I can fix it. I have the technology. And by gosh golly darn it, I fucking did it. Every now and then, they shoot me a sidelong glance that's impossible to read. Come on, out with it. All I need is a bit of pressure. Okay. So if we hit this one, we lose truth and gain bond. Do we even need this? Oh, that's right. We need the power crystal so we can hit this node. All right, so this is basically going to negate. Yeah, because we're gonna lose our truth crystal here. This just makes sure like you have no truth crystals. Fuck you. All right, let's appeal to their emotions. Oh man, we have all sorts of biblically accurate chimeras. The call is still on mute. Yana's listening to their colleague. Panic. I feel it rising. This whole call was a mistake, but I can salvage it. I have to. Yana seems to be done. They unmute the call and turn back to me. It has to be now.
Sorry, I don't have long before they come back.
Rules exist for a reason, Harmony.
To be broken.
Bend them to your will. Crush them when they stand in your way.
Yeah, Yana, did you see that? It seems the creatures from Reverie are crossing over into our world. That can't be good. That can't be good.
Hey, do you remember Sarah's party at all?
Oh, I think if I got head pats. What am I doing? This feels so wrong.
Yes, I think so.
Whee! I got fucking Goomba'd by a gnome and it sent me into the void. How embarrassing. Thanks for the hydrate and welcome on by, Chimera. Hope you're doing well. I see y'all insist on making me speed. The mana chips! They're so sharp and full of mana. The gnome has void power. A void gnome. That's a rare specialty. Well, thanks for the mana, Chimera. We got a lot of slug pups. Oh, we have an adult saint and we have a baby saint. We have the whole cycle of saints have chosen to be a menace. You are absolutely menacing. Yep, throwing me into the void, inflicting me with chaos. Yeah, it certainly is. You know, chaos really does like to live in the moment and just get up to shenanigans without real plan. And, you know, all of this affect on me is really just a reflection of Chaos's personality here in Aether. Aether? That's not right. What's the name of this fucking... I don't remember the name. Athena.
I didn't know anyone. Except you, of course. I was late.
So late. First year of high school. Thrown into a mix of new faces I didn't know and old faces I'd rather forget.
Nothing quite like the feeling of being the only stranger at a party. And when you arrived...
Alana, when you arrived...
We
Nice.
spent the whole evening together.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. And
Polly, you don't need to.
I'm sorry. But now it's like I'm at that party again. I don't know what to do, and the only person I know is you.
Laszlo catches my eye, nods gently. I'm doing what needs to be done.
Look, stop it, okay? Stop.
Stop it! Guess I went too far, huh? Here they go again, back to their colleague. I shake my head, trying to make sense of whatever's going on. Okay, all we can pick is this. Nothing more I can do now. In their hands now. The call is still on mute. Yana's listening to their colleague. I don't know what to do. Then they're done. They unmute the call and turn back to me. I wait to see what they have to say.
I need to do something. Quickly. I won't be long.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, just leave the call open. Yeah, just put me on hold. They mute the call again, this time stepping out of the frame. Laszlo and Omar look at me expectantly. I shrug. Who knows what Yana's up to? Alright, let's take the friendly approach. Oh, I can't pick it. Oh, I have to pick this because it's the only thing. Okay. I guess it's to make sure there's no way to brick you. I'm not sure what else to say.
It's just... It was cool seeing you again. Caught me off guard, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that.
It makes me want to catch up properly, you know? Really talk about where we've both been, what we've been up to.
Uh-huh.
Like, whatever happened to Annalise? You folks were dating, right? For a while.
Yeah, well, we broke up 10 years ago.
That's a long time ago. 10 years? Where was I? Yes. On the continent. Studying neurology every waking hour.
See? That's what I mean. I've missed so much. Maybe if we had a chat, I'd stop putting that foot of mine right in my mouth.
This is excruciating. It really is excruciating. This is rough, Polly. You know, I would say, like, you know, I'm probably the last person to be giving any kind of relationship or dating advice. But I think you could do a little bit better than this. All right, I know it was in a little off the cuff, a little random encounter, but I feel like you can be a little bit smoother. That is a weird blue that it gave my body right there. And now I am a magenta. Majestic. Oh, back to blue. Okay. And the chaos is done and I'm back to normal. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I have to pick this one. I see. Gain a new friend. Yana reluctantly agrees to help. Ooh. They're sighing. Is that a sigh? It looks like a sigh.
Okay, let's not drag this out, alright?
I don't understand.
Here, I'm sending you the location, biggest temple on the island, right under MKHQ. Top security. I get it, you know? Desperate times. If my mom went missing, I'd do anything to find her. But being pumped for information, that's low. You know I would have helped you out anyway, right?
Damn.
It's disrespectful, Polly. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I work for MK, but I'm still the same person.
Oh man, Polly is gonna feel like shit.
I hope I am.
I can hear a hint of doubt in their
I know
voice.
you are. I'm sorry if...
Forget it. Whatever you're about to do, just don't get caught. And I hope you find Ursula.
And with that, they're gone. Laszlo and Omar grin broadly and give me the thumbs up, but I feel regret, shame.
You did what needed to be done. Efficiently.
Fuck off, Power.
Your victory is what matters. All other considerations are secondary. Be proud. We move a step closer to our goal.
Maybe Power's words are what I needed to hear. I feel slightly better. Well, shit. I keep doing that. We're getting more chaos crystals. I'm kind of fumbling getting truth. Lost out on getting more bond. I wanted to gain a new friend. But I guess that's not in the cards. Sucks to suck, I guess. Hey, we do have enough bond for a collective win. If we get some more chaos. See, one thing I don't know is if I need like 23 combined chaos and truth. Or like 23 chaos or 23. So like if I get no chaos and I get only truth, would this fill? I feel like it's a combined. So I feel like it would be phrased differently. Let's go into chapter 3 and see what we can do. We're getting those nodes that have all 6 circles. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What is this? Unlocked by a call for backup. Me, myself, and I. Belly of Athena. Wait for Omar. Leave and fend for yourself. Let's get nosy. Ooh. We're going left. We're gonna attack the inside. Right after I take the first node to begin the chapter. Back at Leslie's bar. Meanwhile, our protagonists. Damn it. Back at the bar, everything seems shockingly normal. Laszlo stands tall behind the counter, idly cleaning a glass that's already sparkling. Omar is scanning through a pocket diary, jotting down a note every now and then. Despite the rumbling of the trams above, it's quiet. Tense.
Hey, hi, Polly.
Hey, Cybernetic. Have you missed anything monumentous in Reverie? Has it fallen yet? It hasn't fallen. We have learned that apparently our mother disappeared because it seems like she went to a ritual place. And it seems like she's trying to cross into Reverie somehow. So that's interesting. There have been a couple lines about how similar to Chaos that she is. So that's intriguing. But we're about to break into a highly secure, confidential mega corporation facility. So I'm sure nothing bad is about to happen. It's going to go off smoothly. We're going to find our mom. And the game's just going to like wrap up, right? Like I feel like, you know, it's pretty solid little ending right here. I'm sure there's not going to be a twist or anything like that. Don't look at the fact that there's still an entire aspiration we haven't met. I'm sure it's just DLC, right? Like maybe it's just, you know, expanded content. Jade's the last person I expected to see again. Last time she looked exhausted, one small push away from collapsing entirely. But here she is. She looks great, buzzing with energy, even if her shoulders are hunched over and her eyes are ever so slightly clouded. Nora follows close behind.
Thought we could use all the help we could get.
Oh yeah, totally a milk run. Guards asleep at the cameras nowhere. Exactly. She blushes and readjusts her beanie. When she sees me smiling, she rolls her eyes, but can't help but grin back. Newcomers take stools by the counter. The gang's all here, waiting for me.
So,
This is harder than I thought.
first, the good news. We know where Ursula is.
That's a bit much to claim, Polly, because there's multiple ritual sites, and you only got access to a random one.
Where she might be.
Well, yes. Second, the bad news. We need to act. Even if it means heading to MKHQ. Which is, yeah, a lot.
There's a reason I was never elected class president.
But where to start?
He's always been good under pressure. Calm, collected, not yeeted into the void.
Well, we've got a crew at least. That's a start.
All right, Nora, you're gonna be our getaway driver. Laszlo, demolitions. Jade, you'll be our comms officer. Omar, I want you on intelligence. All right, gather all the information.
You lot aren't exactly hardcore resistance fighters, but I've seen worse.
It's so easy to be elected class representative, though. You just have to be the only one who cares to do it. I mean, true. I mean, the whole fact of class elections and president and all that stuff, like, you don't got any actual power. So it's like a whole bunch of puffery. Something sparkles between her and Nora, lightening the mood.
I already said I'm all in, if that helps.
It does, actually. Support is the only thing I have right now. Support, comfort, and plans. Actually, quite a lot, when you think about it.
We're here too, you know.
Oh, hey, Bliss. Been a minute since we've seen you.
We will aid you in any way we can. The closer you come to your goal, the more egregor you acquire. The more power we have available to penetrate Chaos's hiding place.
Why do I get the impression it's going to be me going into that maze of theirs? I need to concentrate on the here and
All
now.
right then, let's hear your ideas. There are no wrong answers.
Wrong. There are wrong answers. There absolutely are wrong answers. Here's a wrong answer. You walk up to the security guard and say, hey, I'm not a citizen and I'm trying to get into that classified location. And will you let me in? This is a wrong answer. This gets you arrested and deported at best. Okay? So, we can toss that one out. Okay? Alright. Omar has been hiding important information all along. Jade has formed an unexpected anti-MK ally. Ally. Ooh, both of these seem interesting. Bring a jammer, call for backup. Listen to Laszlo's suspicions. Why should I trust Omar? What node is that revealing? I think it's revealing this one or this one. Yeah, it's revealing this node. But I want to go left. I want to get nosy. I want to get my... I want to get nosy. Attack from the inside. It was an inside job all along. Omar raises his hand politely. He's obviously thought long and hard about what to say.
I have connections.
What kind of connections?
All Zeds know Z. Don't you see?
People. People who can get us through New Elysia. Straight to the tower. Safely. Quietly.
I've acquired an array of unscrupulous benefactors as I run this bookshop. You know, not all of our books are quite legal, I would say. You know, those Oxian rituals are not the only ritual books that we have on our shelves. You know, that's sort of the lighter stuff. You know, the eclectic class in their high rises has a different preference in their nighttime soirees. Their rituals tend to be a little bit more crimson, a little bit more macabre, if you will. Bone knives and chalices glittering gold tend to sit on plush, royal pillows. Not everyone who arrives in the penthouses leaves. I'm owed favors for the services I provide, and I could cash them in. But make sure you spend them wisely, Polly. I'm not a man who likes to be put into debts. Because the debts that they would call on, well, they're not a price I wish to pay.
That's very convenient.
Anyway. Back to implication. Back from implications. Jade narrows her eyes at Omar. He meets her gaze, smiling a little. After a moment, she smiles back. Maybe she isn't the only one fighting the good fight on Atina.
It's too early to promise anything, and I don't want to involve my people before I know I can trust you. All of you.
Wait. Trust us?
I don't know you. Not really. I know your mother, Polly, and I know her intentions are good, but... Silence.
Yes, Laszlo. Knowing practiced criminals is very convenient when you want to do crime. True.
There are a lot of new faces here, and trust is earned, not given.
Look, are you saying Scabby McScabberson is a plant by MK? You know, how dare you impugn the honor of Scabby here? All right, Scabby met me yesterday and asked if I wanted to do crimes against Mono Kernzen, and when I said yes, they wanted to tag along. And is that not enough to join the rebellion, Omar? I think Scabby has the right can-do attitude for this team and should be told every single little secret. And they have memory issues, okay? So don't worry about the fact they're writing all of this down in their notebook, okay?
No offense.
None taken.
Oh, I'm offended, Omar. I press on before Laszlo can lash out.
Hard to commit to a plan we know nothing about, though.
I've always looked at these things like jazz.
Hey, all right, we got some jazz. Hashtag not a cop. My I'm not a cop shirt is answering a lot of questions I keep getting asked. sensed Laszlo's ears prick up. He and Omar might have finally found something in common.
We agree on a harmony. We write the chords, then we jam. From beginning to end, until everybody's played their part.
And then we jam. Yeah. We gotta have the saxophone, alright? Gotta have that smooth jazz.
I can get us through New Elysia into MK Tower. From there, well, all jazz needs a little improv.
Yeah. And little improv is what I call this Derringer I have. Another silence. That man seems to attract them.
He's right.
The anger is gone. Nothing like a jazz metaphor to calm down our grizzly bear. My hashtag not a cop police informant badge is raising a lot of questions that I thought my not a cop police informant badge would have answered. Exactly.
What's inside those ruins is a mystery. We have a plan to get in,
You're welcome.
and we need a plan to get out.
Got that covered. These are good contacts.
Nobody asks for details.
So, if we do this, we're going to have to trust you, even though you don't trust us.
Look, I like you. All of you. As much as I can after, what, a few hours? But Ursula's a vital part of my research. And she's my friend. I'm here for her. You can trust me on that.
She's your friend, but she's my mother. Dude. His words have a ring of truth in them. His plan is to improvise. Creativity above surety. It's bold. Risky. Can we trust him? Wait, we can pick... Oh, we have to play two... Okay, so we have to pick one of both of these. Okay. We'll attack from the... We'll check the attack from the outside. As risky as wing it might be... I feel like with a plan that will inevitably hit the fan, maybe not the worst strat. Like, just because the plan's gonna go to shit once things start getting into the swing of things does not mean you don't make a plan at all. All right, you need a general framework that everyone has like a baseline set of understanding of what everyone else is going to be doing. And like, you're still adapting, but like, you're still, you know, there's still got like a general, I think I already said framework, but you got a general skeleton that you put the meat on. Plan, do the thing, don't get caught. Get out. GG. GG easy, get good, scrub. Jade and Nora start to bicker. Jade forcing Nora's hand to the air like they're in school.
Tell me. I know you have something in mind.
No, I remembered something, and it's...
Nora remembering's like, you know, I have some friends who, you know, they had a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, and they might have made 1 to 12 Molotov cocktails, and...
No, it's nothing.
Tell her. It's a proper plan. And I know all about proper plans.
Behind the counter, Laszlo chuckles. A cocktail of pride and amusement.
Okay, well, back when it first opened, I took a tour of MK Tower.
Done it myself. Scouting. Bloody awful experience.
It was, but the guide made a point of telling us all about the area, how the tower was built, the, foundations.
Foundations? The temple.
Even pointed out which door led down there.
Weird thing for a guide to point out.
Plan is to book a tour and sneak away. Take a trip downstairs.
It's bold, and crazy. Bold and crazy and dangerous. Bold and crazy and dangerous and possibly full of spiders. The only thing to fear is fear itself.
No.
What?
No. That's absurd. You'll be caught, arrested, guaranteed.
I have to admit, it's a lot.
When did anyone manage to change things? Really change things without taking a few risks? All this is the tip of something. A conspiracy, the end of society, whatever.
You never know. Maybe the temple's full of snakes. Yeah, exactly. And then I talk to the snakes, and then that's our exit plan. I just unleash the snakes on MK, all right? And then we get out scot-free as everyone runs away from the snakes. It's the perfect plan, as long as there's snakes there. If there aren't snakes, I don't know.
And Ursula's our way in. We need to save her for her sake, but in the end, she's just...
Damn it! I brought my snake summoning staff, but it's actually spiders! That's a completely different implement! Damn it, people, why didn't you tell me? Alright, I'm gonna need you all to pause arresting us. I gotta go all the way home and grab my spider scepter, and then I'll come all the way back, and then we just hit resume on this whole thing. Is that okay? You're arresting me? Okay. How do you handcuff a snake? All right, I'm just gonna slip on out. What are you gonna do, huh? They'll probably fucking just tie me into a knot. That snake ain't going anywhere. Her voice trembles. Yeah, zip tie me to a I can't noodle!
A drop in an ocean of oppression and violence. MK must be stopped. It's about more than just us today. More than just the here and now.
He's right. You can't avoid taking risks any longer. From now on, every action we take is a gamble. The odds stacked against us. I glance at Laszlo. He drops his head in desperate agreement. No matter how much he loves his granddaughter, he's in.
Okay. Tell me more.
Take it slow. Check every corner. Doubt every fact. I can see the future, but I can't change the past. I can't forget that. Okay, more is revealed to us. Ooh, we're still missing this. Omar finds Ursula. Okay. Family reunion. Bring her heart back where it belongs. Interesting. Face to face. Confront your kin. Stand up and find your... I did not expect we're going to be finding our mother so early. And yeah, these are some interesting statements. And we still have one that's hidden. Ooh, very interesting. Very, very interesting. To the right side, it looks like we'll get chaos crystals. We have enough bonds. We kind of want to go for truth and chaos. So that's the tour. We're gonna follow Omar. That is going to reveal that. Trust Omar. It's going to reveal this node. Nosy revealed that node. Okay. Bring a jammer. Call for backup. Okay, not everyone knows we're searching for Ursula, so we'd go down this path. Can't go here unless we call Jade's friends. So if we call for backup... I wish it was a little bit clearer whichever nodes are blocked off because of our previous decisions, I sometimes feel like the iconography could be much more obvious. Because I know we didn't... I'm pretty sure we're keeping it secret that we're searching for Ursula. Hidden one, defeat your mom. Maybe. I think we're gonna go with... Fuck. I'm pretty sure, like... we'll go... I guess we'll grab this one. And go like this. Yeah, we'll do the call for backup. 3, 2, 1, let's jam a Cowboy Bebop reference, or is it just coincidence? I mean, it could be a Bebop reference. I can't say I'm familiar with it off the top of my head, but it's been a very long while since I've watched Bebop. Alright, we'll call for backup, and then we will question Omar directly and see why should we can trust him. Jade and Nora. The energy between them lights up the whole bar. Then the opening thing before it really kicks off. Ah, okay. Wobbly stools. Etched tables. Pictures of Athena and its people over the last 4 decades. For a moment, I feel desperately old. Out of touch.
I could call some friends and ask them to create a diversion.
Ah, a classic. Use that one a bunch of times. 9 times out of 10 works like a charm.
Yeah, just a couple firebombings. No big deal.
And the one time it doesn't?
I think you can still see the scar. Look.
Damn. Encouraging.
With enough people outside, we can keep security busy while we sneak in and save Ursula.
Or you might attract every rent-a-cop in the place, trapping you inside. Lots of unknowns.
Agreed. Stirring up trouble isn't the way forward.
Polly?
I need a second. So much is at stake. So many lives.
I agree with Omar and Laszlo. It's risky.
Oh, come on.
But a bad plan with good timing might just be what we need. MK will never see us coming. They'll be occupied.
Could distract them. You could also put on higher alert. Exactly. It depends if they're operating on Metal Gear Solid logic, where they just immediately like forget everything that existed and just go back to walking around normally.
But a bad idea with no safety net. It's all or nothing. Nothing means, well, that's it.
I guess it depends. Are they trained in the Hideo Kojima school of patrol?
I'm not saying no. At this point, we can't afford to reject any options. And I trust Jade and Nora.
Will they ignore us if we are in cardboard boxes?
At least someone does.
Light and hope. That's what they are. Rise of Zero Dawn to the worst. So that they find their buddy's corpses, get suspicious, and then return to their unaware state. Yeah. Well, I guess Bob just done keeled over and died. Ain't nothing for it. Well, back to patrolling. Why should I trust you, Omar? I can't just leave this to chance. My doubts need airing. I never liked him anyway. Couldn't happen to me. Owed $10 to him. Guess I don't gotta pay it back now. Ah! True, I don't know Omar that well. I'm sure he'll listen to me. Maybe even to Laszlo.
If everything you've told us is true, and if your relationship with my mother is what you say it is, then sure. I'm inclined to trust you.
That's a run-up to a butt.
But
Hi, hello. We're mature, well-adjusted adults here. He smiles. There's warmth here.
I appreciate the honesty. But you straight up saying we're the weak link in a chain of trust here? Ouch.
I quickly gesture to Laszlo. Stay out of this.
All right then. Hit me. What do you want to know? That I haven't told you already.
What's your social security number and the 3 funny numbers on the back of your credit card?
Let's start with what you were researching. With Ursula. What's so secret about it?
Ah, the direct hit. The one question I can't answer. I've told you as much as I can. As for the rest, well, I need Ursula's consent.
Right, you need her consent, unlike when you ripped apart... I took the binding out of her notebook and we just read through her diary. Didn't need consent for that, but like, talking about the thing y'all were researching together. Ooh, spooky.
And if the rest was valuable information, that'd save us all a lot of trouble.
Consent's consent. What can I say? Loyalty's important to me.
Oh, apparently privacy ain't.
Sorry.
Nora and Jade are watching from the far table, like we're actors in a telenovel. I've got to admit, since I met Omar, not once have I felt that his words or tone were anything but genuine. He's a straight shooter if I ever saw one. But is that enough? To trust someone with my future? With my life? And the life of my mother?
Okay. That'll have to do. I guess. Hope you know why I had to ask.
I do.
Alright, so we learned fucking nothing. Alright. So it all comes down to blind trust. What choice do I have? Okay, what does that node now say? Going underground. Interesting. Hey, Black Fox. Welcome on by. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Alright, let's pick our plan. Palms on the table. Warped plastic beneath my fingers.
Let's go. I'll make up my mind on the way.
Whatever the mood was before I spoke, it's gone now. Whatever the plan was before I stood up, it's now in motion. One by one, we leave our tables and stools. Laszlo lowers the shutter, closing the bar. No turning back now. Fantastic, mid-80th. That is great. Good to hear. We walk in silence for a few minutes along the busy streets. Food stands, vendors, crowded trams. Then Jade speaks, almost a whisper directly into my ear.
Up there.
Drones above our heads. They buzz like mosquitoes on a hot summer evening.
Keep a low profile. Everything's going to be all right.
Suddenly, I feel like I'm on full display, an actor in a show, performing for unseen eyes, like some sort of visual novel that other people are playing.
A complex situation.
It's been a while. I've been wondering when they'd show up again. I keep walking. Keep watching for the watchers. Watchers who watch the watchmen. The watchmen who watch the watchers watching watchmen. If they watch us, watch up. If we watch them, watch us, then we watch them who watch us who watch them, but then they watch us who watch them who watch us who watch them. Which means that we watch them who watch us who watch them who watch us. Keeps going.
True. Guess that's how you got your name, huh?
Do not be blinded by pride. Face the reality of the task ahead.
Head hurting? A low hum fills my head with pain and doubt.
I'm trying.
You must all come together. Seek cohesion through communion.
Well, I didn't think orgy would be the solution, but I mean, if you say so. Infinite layers of watching watchers. Bond. Supportive in his own way.
Have a plan.
You have a seed of an idea. You need to come up with a plan.
Not helping.
There's no time for doubt, only for action. Decisive action, Polly. Seize the moment.
I love the little, like, digital effects that each of the aspirations have. Everyone's here. It's a real party.
You're not helping. Any of you.
Then you are not
Oh, this fucking pose by power. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. This is just the... gotta explain it again for the child once again. Don't you understand? Okay?
How can I when you're each trying to send me down different paths towards different outcomes?
The future is like a car with no brakes, careening out of control. All I can do is choose which road it goes down.
Polly? You alright?
Long-suffering dad. Yeah, exactly. Right here. A few blocks outside of the new Elysia quarter.
Hey.
My head's still pounding. At least it's just me in there now.
Stress gets the best of us, mate. Just try not to stumble about like
Like a sleepwalker.
Fine. I'm fine. Thinking.
They don't believe me. I wouldn't believe me.
This is it. Up to you now, Polly. What's it going to be?
Their eyes and their hopes are all focused on me. So we could do trust.